Hello everyone, welcome back to some more. This is the police. Whoop whoop. We are currently on day 19. We've got the newspapers over here. Let's get to work. Yeah, we drive a crappy car. We get it. Climbing up the stairs, started feeling a little bit dizzy. Well, that's too bad. Hoskin, I'm gonna fire you. That's the second time you've come in drunk. No. Brother went hiking in the woods. Yes, that is a decent reason. You should probably go and help find your lost brother in the woods. You know, I'm not a monster, but if people keep coming to me with idiotic reasons, or if Hoskin keeps trying to drink himself to death, a Japanese businessman who must remain nameless will soon arrive in Freiburg. The city hopes to sign a major contract with him. As our guest, he will examine many of our institutions, including the PD. His visit is scheduled on the 5th, so we'd have B shift on call, which is actually good. Please take care to ensure that at least 3 Asian officers are working on that day. My share for selling cocaine. I'm gonna take everything. Salary from City Hall. It does disappoint, I'm gonna be honest. Even though it's not like cut or anything. An irate lumberjack by the name of Grisham Frank claims that he planted a bomb at a cathedral. He'll blow the building up with everyone inside, unless the police arrest the priest. Apparently the priest convinced his recently deceased wife to refuse treatment at the hospital and asked for God's help instead. Oh dear. Stovall, Koizumi. We'll send Hoskin if he kills himself, so be it. And then Tsubaki can get a bit of a piggyback off of that. Watch Hoskin kill himself instantly. Seems to have alcohol problems. Yeah, that's the second time, for crying out loud. It does seem to happen, like, a lot. Let's check the labor market. We could get my Wuggles. Not the best officer, but it would get us another Asian cop. I hate filtering like that, but still. Yeah, we're not gonna get a decent replacement if Hoskin decides to pancake into a tree. Like we've already had happen twice. It's a bit annoying. Cathedral is full of visitors. Find the priest and begin the evacuation, obviously. Otherwise, the guy might set off the bomb. We're not gonna announce the threat, everyone would panic. If you come into a church and shout like, "Hey, watch out, there's a bomb!" Everyone's gonna freak out. We can deploy all the forces to attempt to find it. This would seem that we're actually complying the most. An IED has been discovered under a pew near the altar. Make sure everyone is gone from the bomb. Damn, Stovall is up to 600. He's a beast. I'm just watching Hoskin just... Please don't kill yourself. That would be bad for the department. Public indecency. Drunken teenager stripped off his clothes, attempts to purchase a pack of condoms. Grant, go sort him straight, will ya? Chief, some guy in rags is trying to enter the police station. He says he's a Tibetan monk. Wants to talk to a patrolman about the nature of violence. No, I don't trust it. I am sorry, but... No. Just a guy in robes. Just like, hey, I want to talk to you about peace. We'll all end up in pieces, Lord knows. I'm gonna tolerate it one more time, Hoskin, but I will send you out on calls. Decided to change all the staff working the ranch. Yep, I'll send off Hoskin to take care of that together with Tsubaki. He shouldn't pancake with those events. Grant took care of the young man in his libertarian choice of clothing. That would be nothing at all. That's good. Send the hockey team that he owns. You know what? We'll send Hoskin to that as well. We'll do a bit of a day where we help Sand out so that we can ignore him for a few days. Like, it's only a one-man job. Hoskin is drunk anyway. Like, I'm fairly certain from the look of things that those calls are like 100% safe. No random driving deaths. It's actually been a pretty calm day thus far. Get out of my eyes, you miserable bastard. Crazy woman just rang in. My god, this wretch is going to kill my baby. Please send everyone you can right away. Don't trust it. It smells iffy, you know? There's something fishy about it. We're gonna go there just in case, but we're not gonna be sending our A-team. Well, this shift is a beast. But yeah, we'll order Tsubaki on like the 4th to come in to work on the 5th, just to make sure that we have an extra Asian cop. I think honestly we'll be fine. The elderly woman's cat got into a fight with the neighbor's dog. The dog ran back home and 4 other cats jumped out of the house to the rescue. Some people. Like seriously, if you call in like a fake bomb threat or something, you can get arrested for like fake calls and such. Woman driving past on the bridge saw 2 thugs grabbing a skinny guy by his legs, hanging him over the bridge railing. The man was struggling and shouting. It was in Robbins, Grant, and Kemp, I guess. That'll be fine. Looks like our drunk, horrible excuse of a cop is finally back. I guess it's for the best. Right, so how's that gonna go? I imagine this is gonna be the last call of the day. Everything went perfectly. Good. Grant is really becoming an awesome cop in her own right now. Which is good. This shift in general is just... Look at that. Look at those high numbers. Then look at this. This idiot. I mean, this shift has Officer Beard. Odin's beard, no less. But still, you know, professionalism-wise, they're a bit lower. Right, let's end the day. I was about to say, I was afraid for a second that the game would crash. Sands is pretty firmly in the lead, so I imagine he's going to be very happy with us. Hoskin, you better clean your act up or we will fire you. Construction of new school postponed again. Freiburg to host exhibition of children's drawing. And new federal law allows criminals to launder money more easily. As a newly corrupted cop, I think I'll have to celebrate that. Nobody called in for anything. Even Percy showed his ugly face. Magnificent. Oh.
Boyd.
Is everything okay, Jack? I'm not calling in the middle of a job.
No, you're okay. Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. Nothing shocking, don't worry. She's living with an insurance agent in the suburbs. He's 31 years old, recently divorced. He has a funny car, you know, like in that movie where that...
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, we talked. More like I talked and she basically cried. God, she hasn't cried so much since high school. You know, she was dating this boy from a restaurant and, what was his name? And
so, Laura, she'll be back?
Of course she'll be back. She just needs time.
Time? You mean once she gets tired of screwing the insurance agent?
Jack, you're talking about my daughter.
Yeah, I know. I want to... Well, I just want her to come back as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm with you. We just need a little patience. I know it's asking a lot, Jack, but you really just gotta be patient. Wait for my call.
All right. Again, I'll wait for the call. Yes, understood. I know the situation is asking a lot from you too, Mrs. Markham. Thank you. And please, call me anytime.
Jack?
Yeah?
You okay for money?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, where the papers were talking about your resignation, they said you and Laura were a little tight, and I thought maybe you'd...
Good God.
Jack? Jack?
You know, he is putting up with a lot of crap. I probably wouldn't do the same in this scenario, but, we'll see how that plays out in the long run. Right, let's see. Maffia. My share for automatic weapon. We'll share with the staff to make sure that they like us a bit more. I like the tight arrangement of cops that we have here. City Hall, we can request things. Excellent. I'll go for 3 requests and we'll see how that turns out. So what we'll do is we'll try to keep someone handy. Disorderly conduct. Young mother reported that an old man in rags entered the playground climbing the hill and began shouting, "The universe is made of suffering and hatred. It'll kill all of you." The outraged mother shouted back, "Go away, you're scaring the children." Oh, aren't they a lovely bunch? Seriously, that guy he's got some issues. We'll send Percy. He might either get good or die trying. You know, if he dies trying. Like, we send him out with our best officer. It should be fine. Mitchell should be able to carry him. He's got a stripe. Kochi's getting up there as well with 400 professionalism. Things are slowly starting to look up for us here. We caught the suspect. We'll make a man out of you yet, Percy. Now give me 20 sit-ups or something, I don't know. Go clean the barracks floor with your toothbrush. Bomb threat in the ghetto. In the ghetto. An anonymous tip just came in. Some thugs are messing around with plastic explosives in the basement of an abandoned house and are handing it out to children along with toys. Nope. 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 We're gonna keep some officers back at the station. I have a sneaking suspicion there's gonna be a City Hall request today at some point. And I want to keep them happy, you know? I want my extra detective, I want my SWAT upgrade. And they're gonna get me some more money. Obviously. We're gonna refuse backup. You should be fine. There we go, offender caught. Everyone unharmed. You had SWAT with you. We found explosives. Yeah, we'll sell them. We're rapidly growing a bit more accustomed to our corrupt official role, which is good, because I've heard from other people that if you do not play like the game wants you to, you get shafted. Which is a bit misleading, given the fact that Kendrick in the beginning was like, yeah, you can do this all clean if you do catch all the crooks and, you know, get all your bonuses and such. Send Mitchell, Beard, and Percy. 2 trucks collided on a country road. The police were called by a motorcyclist who was driving past. One of the trucks rolled over and caught fire, but the driver managed to escape. He grabbed a stick from the side of the road, set it on fire, and is now threatening the other driver. Huh. Good thing he's not smart enough to put it in the fuel tank. That would basically blow up the bloody truck. That'd be bad. The Sands need help. I don't care. We don't have a drunk officer and Percy is busy right now. The driver is brandishing a burning stick like a torch and striking the other truck's windshield, attempting to get to the other driver. That's not how you do it. We could attempt to restrain the assailant. Put out the stick with a fire extinguisher, or pull out your baton and challenge the assailant to a duel. I've got to try it, just for giggles. We got him. We beat him in a nightstick versus flaming stick duel. Obviously, we are now the Knights of Freeburg. I mean, Percy's not that bad anymore. He's getting better. Armed robbery. Man armed with a gun burst into a pawn shop and demanded that all the money and valuables be put into a bag. Kochi, Kabata, Yancey, Asano, Quatch, SWAT. There we go. Still keep some people here because I have a sneaking suspicion, like City Hall. You never know. We're not gonna help Sands today. He's got so much of a lead. We'll be fine. Again. He needs help. No. I don't care. Go sort your own damn mess. Armed robbery. Ooh. Everyone unharmed. We found jewelry. Hell yeah, we're selling that. We are gonna get in so much trouble with our people, so we'll have to start sharing some cocaine money and stuff. We're getting there, though. We could help him. I just don't want to. Not today, buddy. We're going in for an early shift. Hey. You're doing fine. We could order Percy to work tomorrow, but no, I need him to regain some stamina. Same for Mitchell. He's still not quite recovered from shifting over to the other shift. Alright, we're going to be asking our agent to come in tomorrow. Our one agent, just to make sure. Money allocated for stadium reconstruction is now missing. Of course it is. Mr. Rogers, Mayor, any comment? Looming epidemic, the new flu. And the homeless man wins $23 million in a lottery. Not bad, sir. I commend you with your newfound wealth. Forgot to feed my fish. No. Hoskin didn't come in drunk for once. Okay, alright. We'll get some John Sangster on for now. Right, let's see what we have here. Hire Asian cops. Businessman is coming tomorrow. We hope everything's ready. Our raise has been approved. Our detective request has been approved as well. Art Gordon, hire for A shift. And we can now upgrade our SWAT team as well. We'll get them to work 3 times a day, and then we'll start working on their proficiency. Robbery in a port warehouse. Alarm has gone off. The guard assigned to the site is not responding, but the storekeeper says this is nothing unusual. Apparently the guy's an old man who regularly drinks and even sleeps there. The room where the alarm went off stores frozen fish. We'll send to camp. No SWAT. Even though we have 3 deployments now, which is really nice. We're doing super well. Also, let's see the police station. We have soon to be 4 detectives on A shift. I think we'll go for 1 more on B shift as well. Sands need help. Some of Vargas' men armed with flamethrowers burned down a city parkway. Can we not call in the army for this? Christ. I wanna... Yeah, you know, why not? Send Tsubaki. And Tsubaki will be coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna take a quick look at our shift B. We've got Kochi, that's definitely 1 Asian. Then we've got Asano. If we send over Tsubaki, we should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Robbery. Alarm was triggered by a flock of birds. The guard was drunk and in the company of a prostitute. Jesus Christ. I think he's gonna be losing his job over that. Oh well. Gotta say, we are very well equipped. Even with Percy, that idiot. Rape in the ghetto. An elderly man, while taking a nighttime walk with his dog, spotted a man and a woman entering a dark alley. Then heard a woman cry out, "Help, he's trying to rape me." We'll send Samedi, Robbins, Grant. We'll send Guy. Try and get Guy a bit up. So a fairly mixed response. 1 good officer, a couple of decent ones. Ooh, a theft in St. John's Hospital. We're going to be sending over Vickers, Moser, and Hunter. Then once the investigation starts, we'll throw on the other shift as well. Just get 1 million detective experience, basically. Ooh, no, there's a robbery in the... Well, that mixes things up. Carjacking. Elderly woman who was shutting her windows for the night noticed two teenagers across the street break the window of her car and get inside. The real question is why she is closing her windows for the night when it's like 3 in the afternoon. A wounded man is lying unconscious behind a woman in a torn dress. The woman is in a state of shock and is hiding something behind her back. You don't want to hide stuff behind your back in front of a police officer. Point a gun, order. How the hell did guy? How? The fucking RNG in this is some bullshit. What, did she just suddenly, like, charge the police? Try to kill us? We had guns trained on her. Did you look down the wrong end of the barrel or something? Jesus Christ, the fucking RNG. That is bullshit. At least we'll be able to get a better officer for him in return, but that feels unfair to me. We sent out a good response force, but nope. You just get shafted over. Investigation has started. We need to pull off Moser. We'll get Armstrong and the Brito on there as well. We'll be opening that robbery in the drugstore. We'll be sending over Moser for that. City Hall. Today Freeburg will host a concert by pop singer Gennaro Crespo. We'd help with security. Please send your best people. That's why I'm keeping people aside. But fuck me. Just randomly lose a decent officer, like he's above average with 200 according to the game. But still, it's like, yeah, no, you randomly lose a single person. And she's sitting there in shock. What is she gonna do? I feel really messed over now because of that. We're gonna be losing those cops for the rest of the day, so, you know, that's gonna help. Robbery is opened, okay. Just keep in mind all those, like, investigations open up on A shift, so A shift will have to go in and take them out. Otherwise the lead investigators won't be here. We'll send the rest of our people so they can work like both days. We'll have someone working on the case. Salt in a vegetable shop, alright. Apparently we can't trust anyone in the department. Send Grant as well. Hopefully that should be fine. Like, we're sending out over 1,500 professionalism. That should be good enough. More than good enough. Bye. 412A. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Everyone okay. Alright, well. That seems to be it for the night. We might get one more call, but that's about it. Get some frames for both things, that's good. Although, it'll likely take another day before we can even do anything with that. Alright, now it's just a matter of waiting out the rest of the shift. Should be simple enough. And then we'll be done. End the day. Stands is still in a good lead. Shouldn't take too much longer. Declare guy dead. So we'll need to hire a replacement for him. That'll be fine. Day 22. Oh, oh no. Janitor found dead after stampede at school disco. Gay club admitting minors. Millionaire bum donates everything to church. Well, we've just gotta hope, I suppose. Dog died yesterday. Fine. Neighbor died. Sorry, but it's your neighbor, Mr. Beard. I think I'll give this to Kochi. There we go. Kochi's getting better now. To balance out for some of the worst people here. Percy! You know what, if we're gonna get content ID'd for that one, we might as well play it again. We failed, didn't we? Oh! We made it! Thank God. You think about it, Quatch? And then there's the third one. Yeah, he looks vaguely Asian, I guess. Then we've got Asano and Koji. So thank God we didn't screw that one up. I'm gonna take everything, thank you. Paid your snitch. Police station, we can hire one more person. Hire Max and Powers. A shift. We're getting a good, like, replacement at least. Even better, but still, I don't like it when people die. Well, we've gone 2 hours without a call. It's been pretty relaxed so far. They know we're kitted out, so they're not even gonna try anything. A student reported seeing a truck drive into the yard at the hostel. The fat man climbed out and began to slice up a bench with a chainsaw. Some other students tried to intervene, but the man threatened them with a chainsaw, saying, "I ask you nicely to keep quiet at night. Now you can park your yellow asses somewhere else." Look like he's not very happy. Let's get Percy along. If someone has to die, it's gotta be Percy. Come on. Like, we had a decent officer die. This time, let Percy bite the chainsaw bullet or something. I don't know. We could send backup. I'm gonna refuse it. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Of course, Percy lives. He's actually growing up to be a non-terrible cop. Calls come in from the Secretary of the Law Officers at Johnson, Dragon, and Katz. He reports that a woman wearing an expensive fur coat and high heels entered the offices of the senior partners of the firm, asked the secretary not to disturb them. Shortly thereafter, shots were fired. Guessing she didn't like the services they provided her. Let's get a good response force in there. We have, like, SWAT deployments up to Yahoo now. So, no reason to not use them. Next upgrade we get will be efficiency. I mean, City Hall likes us a lot. We've been doing their assignments. We've just nailed the business trip. Office doors closed, but inside the sounds of men screaming, gunshots, and breaking glass can be heard. Swipe the secretary's keys. Bald man is laying in a pool of blood. A woman in a fur coat is standing on a table, taking aim at two other men who are hiding behind an overturned bookcase. Shoot the table leg so she falls over. Offender caught, officers unharmed, everyone's okay. Kochi's nearly at 500. I'm proud of her. She's doing really well. Sans need help, I'm not gonna give it. Anyone else we can hire? No, just terrible detectives. I mean, decent officers, but Percy isn't dead yet. Derek Allen, Sophocles, the Theatre of Drama. Dear Mr. Boyd, the TV show I produce, Justice for All, suffered a terrible drop in ratings last month. Our polls suggested our viewers stop finding the shows believable. We are currently shooting the next season. For one episode, we need a real cop who will portray a cop pervert who is kidnapping young girls and raping them in his car. We don't have a huge budget, but I think we can afford a couple thousand for you. And for the cop who will play the part in the show. And plus, everyone in the city will see him in the show. Well, I know just the guy. Now, I wouldn't send anyone to that. Obviously. But we don't care about Percy. And Percy will definitely not enjoy being portrayed in such a way. You know, he's gonna feel awful. He's probably gonna quit. I don't blame him. Bomb threat. Man entered wired with explosives. He threatened to blow himself up along with everyone else nearby unless he was allowed to speak to the press and TV within the hour. Man claims that the bank took away his house after a failure to repay a loan he claimed to never have taken out. Right. Respond, because that's probably serious. Yeah, Percy might quit. And I cannot fire him. The man didn't specify anything about him quitting. Fuck you, Boyd. Take your fucking orders and shove them up your better half. I quit. Thank you for the 3 grand. We just got rid of a bad cop and replaced him with a good cop. Lovely. We didn't have to fire him at all. We resolved the bomb threat. That's good. So we're basically losing a crappy officer and we're getting one with nearly 300 professionalism more. I'd call that a win. And we got paid. Who doesn't love being paid? Right, Sans need help? Nah. You're doing fine as it is, Sans. If you send out like a 1... perhaps. But yeah. Percy didn't come back. Oh, how surprised am I. To be fair, it was like the perfect thing for him. Because he already sort of looks like that. I don't want to offend anyone who does happen to have a... sort of look like him, but he just looks like the stereotypical redneck that just... I'm glad to be rid of him. Let's be real here. I did that on purpose. I knew what the result would likely be, and, you know, screw him. Honestly, he's worthless. He didn't come into work one day. He's unreliable. Robbery and theft. Let's go look at the... the night before last, everything was fine when I left. I just closed up the pharmacy like usual and went home. It was a little past 9. Exactly 9:30, I was at the bus stop that I'm sure of. In the morning, I went to work like usual. As soon as I saw the broken window, I called the police. So there's multiple frames, like it could be a mister in a yellow coat, it could be the pharmacist, or it could be a bum. Mr. Rowie. Yes, I hang around at night near the pharmacy, but I don't remember much. One guy said to drink for my health. I threw in a $50 bill in my hat. I had a little celebration. After that, I ran right to the store, but that's all I remember. Woke up this morning, and the cops were all over. Can't remember the man's face. I was more interested in the $50. All I can recall is the light struck something under his jacket. Something like a doctor's clothes. So let's assume that it is this man. How would he... I don't think we have enough frames here to do anything yet. So we'll close that one up for now. And then go to the theft over at the hospital. We've got some frames. Looks like a doctor and a janitor and some kid. Right, well, we don't have enough to, like, definitively take a look at that. We don't have enough to resolve it. We might have tomorrow. Destruction of property. There really was a bundle of cash hidden in one of the sofas. I should have read that one. We found money. Let's bring it to the police station. You know, we can't ask the maffia to sell money. That would be weird. Perhaps it's counterfeit, I don't know. But it doesn't seem logical. Besides, we need to make sure that with all the stuff we're selling to the mafia, or having the mafia sell for us, that we get some evidence in. Like, you know, do our jobs and such. Percy's quit. Bye, Percy. Guess who doesn't miss you? Anyway guys, we've been going on for long enough. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then do let me know by hitting that like button down below. Why not leave me a comment while you're there? If you want to see more, this is the police. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. And as always, until next time, have a good one, folks.